What's up, guys? I got another Alliance War video for you. In this Alliance War video, we'll be going up against this Asian Alliance. I'll actually be going path 7 and then switching to 6 this war. I was supposed to go full 6, but the paths got messed up a little bit. Somebody took the wrong path, but that's alright. Gives me a break. I get to go path 7, this pretty easy path. Sorry to anybody who takes path 7 for knocking your path. Anyway, this first fight turns out to be a Hela. I wanted to bring Void because his health pool is just so huge, and I didn't really need him too much for any of the harder fights on path 6. So I bring in Void. First debuff to apply is Petrified debuff. That's great. She does throw this L1. I do retaliate it pretty well. Get a 5-hit combo. Once again, she throws another L1. Retaliate again. Get a decent intercept right here while she was against the wall. Drop another L1. And this Hela is going down pretty quick. I don't retaliate that L1 because I felt like I was just too far back. I didn't want to get parried on my retaliation in. I do retaliate this one. Actually, don't throw the L1 because my timer's ticking. That would have been a waste of an L1, but she's already dead, so it didn't really matter. I do get to an L2, drop the L2. I don't fully evade that L1. I don't know. I thought maybe my Fear the Void or my debuffs would have killed her before it hit me or something. But yeah, she dropped. It was pretty cool the way she dropped. Like, I don't know. But anyway, Power Start 1 and Cornered. It's a Cosmic. It's a rank 3. It turns out to be a Cosmic Spidey. He does throw the L1 immediately. And I only retaliate him once after that L1 because I knew he was going to get his evade charge. And this node does not have Limber on it, so I am only hitting him while he's stunned or while he doesn't have that evade charge after he throws a special. So he throws this L1 again, and once again I only retaliate it once. I only hit him once because I knew he was going to have that evade charge. Now I'm just attacking into him only when he's stunned. The evade charge is about to fall off. I got another hit on him, and that Cosmic Spidey goes down. So this next node, it had something to do with healing. I was going to bring my OGV, but then I saw the healing, and OGV does have heal block, but I don't know, Void's a little of a better heal blocking champion, in my opinion. So I was like, screw it, I'll just keep going Void, because I need OGV for a fight on path 6. Didn't want to waste up his health. I don't really need Void. And I bring Void in this fight, and great, I'm stoked that I did. It turns out to be G-Hulk, who's an Avenger, and I do have the Vision synergy with my Void, and if Void is fighting any of the Avengers, he does start out with Fear of the Void in the beginning of the fight. So I started out in the beginning of this fight hitting so much harder. He's taken down pretty quick. I was in the beginning of the fight, I was trying to go slow. I was letting his crowd excitement build down a little bit. I didn't want to push him to those 100 crowd excitement charges and him going stoppable a bunch. But yeah, I do get a nice intercept on him, and that G-Hulk does go down. I love when I run into Avengers with my Void and I have the Vision synergy. It's pretty good. So this next node is the All or Nothing mini boss. It's All or Nothing, Plagued Mind, and Strike Back. And I was actually at Comic-Con during the rest of this war. I was on their Wi-Fi. It was okay. It was decent, but it was pretty sketchy. And I do go in this fight, All or Nothing Hyperion. I do throw on an invulnerability boost. I don't have the blade synergy, so I don't start out with the 3 poise charges, which really hinders me because I need those poise charges to apply the taunt debuffs on him. So he will throw those specials. I only have 1 poise charge. I power drain him to try and see if I can build up a couple more and maybe get a taunt debuff on him. But I said screw it. I got this invulnerability boost on. I'll just push him to an L3. I get that sweet negative 12%. And whenever after Hyperion's L3 animation, I like to get away from it. Get away from him immediately because he always either dashes in or throws a heavy. He finally throws the L1. And I see that I'm at an L2 and he's not throwing a special, and I see the Plague Mind's about to hit, so I say screw it. I'll throw my L2 before the Plague Mind hits. The strike back node does kick in. He gets to an L3. He drops this L3 immediately. So I do have one more after this L3. I do have one more charge on that invulnerability boost. Once again, I try and get out of the way. From that L3 animation afterwards, I am back into the corner. He does catch me with a heavy. There goes my invulnerability boost. He catches me with a second heavy. I do get a decent parry in against the wall, get a 5-hit combo on him, get another 5-hit combo on him. He's definitely going red. I drop my L2 right before the Plague Mind hits. My L2 crits really well, and that hype goes down on the all or nothing mini boss. So this next node is Power Shield. Only your special attacks do damage. It's also Power Gain and Unblockable L2. It's a 6-star Mystic, 0 persistent charges, so it's definitely a 6-star Morningstar. I brought OGV into this fight because he's bleed immune and Morningstar causes bleed, and I'm not running willpower at the moment, so I wasn't too confident in going in with Spark. Anyway, I'm trying to be a little fancy. I was at Comic-Con. A couple people were watching me. I was trying to be a little fancy with that draft back or whatever that was. I do get clipped, unfortunately. I get to an L3, which really wasn't what I was trying to do because it messes up the timing. Now this animation's going. I don't really want to time out to this 6-star Morningstar with my vision. She drops that L2. I evade the L2 really well. She throws this L1. I get a 5-hit combo, and I'm just trying to bait out this L1, or just wait for my synthesis to kick in, and I can power drain her. Instead, I get a 5-hit combo, drop the L1. Just trying to keep the fight going. The synthesis does kick on. I drop this L2. Try to get a draft back intercept. She doesn't fall for it. I'm sorry. I tried to get a stand-up intercept. She didn't fall for it, so I did the draft back intercept. She does throw this L1. I get a 5-hit combo on her. I'm just waiting for my synthesis to kick back on again. I don't want to push her to an L2 because it's unblockable. Since this does kick on, I get to 2 bars of power, drop that L2 immediately, get a really nice intercept, another parry, and she does throw this L1. So now I'm just trying to get to another L2, get another parry, get another 5-hit combo, get to an L2, drop it. I tried to do a stand-up intercept, but I was way too slow, and she does clip me. I was trying to be really fancy in this fight. I do get to an L2, and I don't really want to go red again, so I just drop it, dashing back. It does land. She throws this heavy. I get a 5-hit combo, and then she throws the L1. Get another 5-hit combo, and then I throw my I think I throw my L1. Yeah, I throw my L1 here, hoping it would kill her, hoping it did enough damage. It didn't. She throws the L1. I get to 2 bars again, drop that L2, and that 6-star Morningstar does go down. I had like a minute left too. So if I ever do run into a 565 Morningstar on that node, that would be a fun fight with OGV. So if people actually place defense in the offseason, maybe I'll be able to do that. Anyway, this next node is Brute Force and Poison. So I brought my OGV because the Poison node. Brute Force, if you don't land a hit on the attacker for every 6 seconds, then a degen applies to you. I do get a decent amount of parries in on him. I do drop this L2. This node does not have Limber on it, so I'm taking full advantage of those parries. I guess I swiped up on my phone at the wrong time, and the New York Comic-Con Wi-Fi page popped up, and the fight was still going, and I was getting hit. He does a decent amount of damage to me. The Brute Force node was about to kick on. I had an L3. I dropped the L3 immediately. He does throw this heavy, and I do get another 5-hit combo. That was crazy. That Wreck-It Ralph Wi-Fi thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to not die to the 6-star Yondu on the Poison node. I do get another 5-hit combo, get another parry, drop this. I was going to get a 2-hit medium and then drop the L2, but my last medium crit really well. And then I checked, I made sure I was still recording right there. So yeah, then the Wi-Fi was being really sketchy. The loading was taking forever. So I think I force closed the game. Maybe I should have cut some of this out. So I do close the game, and then I come back like a minute later, I'm supposed to take this the 6-star green goblin on the right to center mini boss. This dupes 6-star green goblin. I put 1 potion in my void, and the loading screen starts going crazy again. And I was a little nervous. This was a really close war. So the loading screen's going forever. And I was at Comic-Con. It was a really good time. I had a really good time there. I'm probably gonna go next year. The loading screen does finally come off, and I was like, I don't know, man, this is too risky. This is too close of a war. So I backed out immediately. I still have like an hour on my boost, so I do go back within the hour. I do find decent service, go back within the hour. So yeah, this is the right to center mini boss, 6-star duped green goblin, strike back and recovery mini boss. I go in here with my void because he counters the strike back node. His petrified debuffs either reverse it or just cancel it out. And my first debuff to apply, this guy's actually running double edge and recoil, so that's great. My first debuff to apply is the petrified debuff, and my second one is as well. So there goes the strike back node. It's fully canceled. I don't have to worry about that at all. Against Green Goblin, I like baiting out his L2s a little bit more than his L1s, just because you can fully evade them. That the L1 has like gunfires to it, and you can't fully evade it. So I didn't want to take too much block damage. I'm trying to push him to an L2, which I do now. And the recoil damage, he does throw this L2 eventually, and the recoil damage is doing a ton of damage against this guy. I don't know why he's running double edge and recoil for war, especially in Masters, and this is like, I don't know, Seasons 2. But anyway, I do have 6 debuffs on him. I get Fear of the Void, get another medium, and that 6-star Green Goblin does go down. So we did beat this alliance. It was an extremely close war. I hope you guys like this alliance war. Till the next one. Peace.